So we're sticking with the theme of binds today and working towards bird of paradise. So grabbing a yoga strap if you have one. If you don't, you can grab a dressing gown belt or anything else that you'll be able to use. It's got a little bit of tension. If you are really good with your binds, then you may not need a strap, but just having it handy just in case, because we can all lift up into it, even if we don't have the bind. So just having that handy. We're going to begin in child's pose today. So knees can be wide apart, so we feel that stretch along the inner thighs and big toes to touch, forehead coming down to rest on the floor. And just take a few deep breaths. Allow yourself to arrive on the mat. Let the shoulders soften. Chest is relaxed. And sit bones are sinking heavy towards the floor. And as you inhale, you're expanding through the back of the rib cage. And as you exhale, you're allowing the body to just melt a little bit heavier in towards the mat. So we'll just start to come into a little bit of a twist. So reaching the arms out in front of you, let's thread the right arm underneath the left arm, bringing the shoulder and the side of the head down to the floor. Left arm stays active, elbow and forearm lifted. Press the back of your right hand into the mat and try and open through the chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then releasing that right hand to the top. Left arm goes under the right arm, shoulder, side of the head comes down. Right arm stays active. Press the back of that left arm into the mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then bring yourself back through center. And let's lift up onto our hands and knees into our tabletop position. So knees are under hips, hands are shoulder width apart. And let's begin with our cat-cows. So as you inhale, drop the belly, chest forwards, relax the shoulders. And then as you exhale, dropping the head and rounding through the spine. Continue moving in time with your own breath. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Lovely. 3 more. Finding that openness in the chest. Space in between each vertebrae. And once you finish that last one, just bringing yourself back into neutral. Okay, let's come into our thread the needle. So right arm reaches up tall. Exhale, thread it through the left arm. Bring the shoulder and the side of the head down to the floor. Keep the left hand pressing into the mat to open out through the chest. Then begin to step your left foot to the back of the mat. So you're looking to the left side and left leg is lifted. Start to lift that left leg up into the sky. Point or flex that foot. Squeeze through the glute and lift. Use your leg to lift the other leg. Now you can come onto the left fingertips, or maybe that left hand can reach up to the sky if you can find your balance. Breathe. Lovely. Release everything back down. Push back up onto your hands and knees. Take a little wriggle, release from the twist. And then let's have a go on the other side. So inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread it through the right arm, shoulder and the side of the head comes down. Pressing the right hand into the floor, open through the chest. Begin to step the right foot to the back of the mat, lift the knee. And when you're ready, start to lift that leg up into the sky, point or flex that foot. Squeeze through the glute. Can you lift it up higher? Maybe you're coming onto the right fingertips. Maybe reaching up towards the sky if you've got that balance. Breathe. 3, 2 and 1. Release it back down. Push back up onto your hands and knees. Give that a little movement just to release from the twist. And then let's tuck the toes, bum to heels, and start to lift the knees and hips into your downward facing dog. Take a few pedals with the legs, sending one heel down to the floor at a time, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, feeling that stretch in the calves and the hamstrings. Lovely. Start to bring your legs to center, to stillness. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's inhale, right leg goes up high. Bring knee to nose and step the right foot to the top of the mat. Left knee comes down and tuck the toes. Now fingertips stay on the floor. Keep the neck nice and long. Relax the shoulders, lengthen through the spine and out through the crown of the head. Pressing down into that front heel, soften the toes. And as you exhale, can you melt a little bit softer into the hips? Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Use your next inhale to shift the weight backwards. Come into your half split. Walk the hands back. Flex that front foot. Bend the knee if you need. Can you square the body? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Last one. And then bring that foot back down. Walk the hands and torso along the inside of that right foot and walk your right foot to the edge of the mat. Lizard lunge. Hands can either stay under the shoulders. If there's space to go deeper, you can walk the hands to the top of the mat, or maybe you're reaching the forearms down towards the floor. If there's space to go even deeper into the hips, you can tuck that back toe and lift the knee off the floor. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Find that length. Deep breaths. Lovely. Last one. Knee comes down, meeting back up onto the hands, and then press it back into your plank position. Hips stay in line with the shoulders. Pull the navel to spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down with or without the knees, flowing through your variation of vinyasa. And then coming back into your downward facing dog. Other side, left leg goes up high. Exhale, knee to nose, step that left foot to the top. Right knee comes down and tuck the toes. Stay on the fingertips and melting down towards the floor. Keep the head relaxed, back of the neck is long. Soften the toes and press down into that front heel. As you exhale, can you drop into the hips just a little bit softer? Okay, let's shift the weight backwards. Come into your half split. Flex that front foot. Square the body. Bend the knee if you need. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold forwards and down. 2 more. Just feeling that length along the back of this left leg. Last one. And then start to walk that foot back down. Bring the hands and torso along the inside leg. Walk the left foot to the edge of the mat. Lizard lunge. So again, either hands under the shoulders or walking the hands to the top of the mat, or maybe forearms coming down towards the floor again. If you did it on the other side, tuck the back toe and lift that knee off the floor. Soften shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Push it out through that back heel. Last few breaths. Finding that space on the inner thighs, around the hip joint. Lovely. Release the knee down. Coming back up onto the hands. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee and step it back into your plank. Hips in line with the shoulders. Navel to spine. Press up through the middle of the shoulder blades. Take one more breath in. Exhale, flowing through your variation of vinyasa. Coming to meet back in downward facing dog. Lovely. Let's bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top. Inhale, lifts the chest up halfway, find that length. Exhale, fold it forwards and down. Inhale, rising up, reach the arms up and over the head and release the arms down by your sides. Okay, let's begin with a few sun salutations to get nice and warm. Inhale, reach the arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold it forwards and down. Inhale, opens the chest, flat back. Exhale, step it back to plank. Keep exhaling as you lower down to the floor. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, back in to downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Relax your shoulders, lengthen through the spine. Lovely, last breath. Let's bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top. Inhale, lifts chest up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, rising up to standing, take a gentle back bend. And then release the arms down by your sides. This time it's feet together, knees together. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Pause it here. Now, start to lift your right heel. Keep drawing the navel to spine. Press deeper into your left foot and start to lift up your left toes. Breathe. Soften the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Bring that right foot down. Now transfer the weight into the right foot. Lift your left heel. Then start to lift that left foot off the floor. Breathe. Ground down. Soften shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Release that right foot down. Fold it forwards and down. Inhale. Find length. Exhale. Step or float it back. Flow through your variation of vinyasa. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more. Last one. Bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top. Inhale, find length, open the chest. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, rise up to standing, take that gentle back bend. And then release the arms down by your sides. Last one, feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, inhale, rise up into chair pose. Hold it here. Transfer the weight into that left foot. Pull the navel in, shoulders relax. Now lift your left foot completely off the floor. Ground down into that left heel. Engage and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Release the right foot down. Lift your left foot up. Breathe. Focus. Stillness. 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet. Fold forwards and down. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, step or float it back. Vinyasa. You come back into your downward facing dog. Ground the left heel down to a 45-degree angle. Right foot steps to the top. We inhale, rise up into warrior 1. Bend into that front knee. Now clasp the hands behind you. Press into that back heel. Inhale, opens the chest. We exhale into devotional warrior. Bringing that torso along the inside thigh. Lengthening the crown of the head down and reaching the hands either up to the sky or up and over the head. As you exhale, can you bend a little bit deeper into this front knee? Keep the back foot grounded. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Release the hands down to the floor. Lift your back heel. Step it back to plank. Vinyasa. As you come back into your down dog, now it's right foot grounds to a 45-degree angle. Left foot steps to the top. Inhale, rising up into your warrior 1. Then we clasp the hands behind. Keep bending into that front knee. Open the chest as you inhale. Exhale, torso comes along the inside knee and thigh. Try to square the body forwards. Press into the back foot. Melt softly into that left knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. And then inhale, coming all the way back up. Release the hands down to the floor. Step it back into plank, vinyasa. Taking 3 deep breaths in your downward facing dog. Okay, we inhale, right leg goes up high, bend the knees, stack open the hips. Bring the heel to bum, press through the hands. Now keeping that knee bent, draw the knee towards the nose and step the foot to the top of the mat. We rise up into high lunge, soften the shoulders, bend into that front knee. Bring the hands down together in front of the chest. Now from here we step that left foot in. We're going to kick that left foot forwards. Use your lower core, pull the navel to spine. Press through the standing leg. Now start to bring that left foot into tree pose. Bring it onto the ankle, calf or the inner thigh of that right leg. Keep looking at a point to help with the balance and the focus. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Open that left knee out to the side. Ground down through your standing leg foot. Soften the shoulders. Lovely. Now start to bend your right leg and step the left foot lightly to the back of the mat. Ground it down. Open out through the arms. Right foot is facing forwards. Left foot is at a slight diagonal. Triangle pose. Reach it forwards and down. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Pull the navel to spine. Reaching up high through the fingertips. And we breathe. Lovely. From here, keep bending into this right knee. Now walk the right hand forwards, coming into your half moon. Left leg lifts, reaching up through the left fingertips. Find that balance. Can you stack the shoulders? Can you stack the hips? Flex through the back foot. Lovely. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now take a bend in this right knee. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Forearm to thigh, left arm in line with the ear into your side angle pose. Twist open through the chest. Either staying with the forearm to thigh or right hand is coming down to the floor. Open out through the chest. Press into that back heel for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hand down, hands down either side of the foot. Step back, vinyasa. Okay, other side. Left leg goes up high. Bend the knee, stack open the hips. Heel to bum. Press through the hands. Keep that knee bent. Draw the knee towards the nose. Step the left foot to the top. Rising up into your high lunge. Hands come down together in front of the chest. Step that back foot in and you're kicking that right leg forwards as high as you can. Engage the core. Press through the standing leg. Then draw that foot in, bring it into your tree pose. Keep looking at the spot on the wall or the floor to help with the balance. Lengthen out through the spine. Grounding down through the left foot. Relax the shoulders. Just finding that balance. Then we bend the standing leg. Take a big step back with that right foot. Ground it down. Open out. Setting up for your triangle pose. Reaching forwards and down with the left hand. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders. Can you stack them on top of one another? Can you stack the hips open? Lovely. Then start to bend that left leg. Left hand comes down and then you lift up into your half moon pose. Flex that right foot. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips, engage the core and breathe. For 3, 2, And 1, bend the standing leg, lightly step that right foot to the back and bring your forearm to thigh, right arm in line with the ear. Relax the shoulders, find that length. You're either staying with the forearm to leg or left hand is coming down to the floor. Breathe. Can you twist open through the chest? 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands down either side of that foot. Step back to plank, vinyasa. Lovely. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out through the mouth. Okay, right leg goes up high, bend the knee, stack open the hips. Then bring the knee to nose and step the right foot to the top. We rise up into high lunge. Bring the hands together in front of the chest and step your left foot to the top of the mat. So grounding down into this right foot. You're going to grab hold of your left toes. If you can't do this and straighten the leg, now is your time to use a strap. So if you're using a strap, you're going to wrap it around the ball of this left foot and you're trying to keep your arm as straight as you can as if you were reaching for the toes. So wherever you are, extend that left leg and arm in front and then start to open it out towards the side. Can you gaze across your right shoulder if the balance is working for you today? Breathe, lengthen. Press through your standing leg. Don't let the arms do the work. Get the lift from your legs for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Release the foot and strap. Take a big step back with that left foot. Bring the hands back down to the floor. Right leg goes up high to the sky in your 3-leg dog. Bend the knee, stack open the hips. Now start to roll onto the little toe edge of that left foot. We're coming into wild thing. So right leg is bent. Now drop the hips down and then inhale, lift the hips up, come into the expression. 2 more. Exhale, bring the hips down and then press it all the way back up. Lovely. 1 more. Hips come down. Send it all the way up and over. This time you bring the hips down so you're facing to the back of your mat. And then you're opening the legs into a V shape. So you're going to be facing towards the back corner. So wide leg forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold it forwards and down, just reaching to wherever you can. We want to get a hamstring stretch and an inner thigh stretch here. Flex the feet, pull the kneecaps towards the hips, and as you exhale, can you fold a little bit deeper? 2 more breaths. Last one. And then slowly coming all the way back up. Bend your right foot. Reach the hands behind you to the top of the mat. Twist and press into downward facing dog. Let's have a go on the other side. So left leg goes up high. Bend the knee, stack open the hips. Then bring that knee towards the nose. Step the left foot to the top. We rise up into high lunge. Hands come down in front of the chest and we step that back foot in. Again, using a strap or grabbing hold of your right big toe. You're going to extend that right arm and leg forwards and then take it open towards the side. Looking over your left shoulder if it's available. If not, stay facing forwards. Now press through the standing leg. Use the legs to lift the legs up and not the arms. The arms are just there for decoration. Can you squeeze through those glutes? For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Release the foot or strap. Step it back with that right foot. Bring the hands down. Left leg goes up high. Bend the knee, stack open the hips. Twist onto the little toe edge of your right foot and step the left foot behind you. Drop the hips down. When you're ready, inhale, lift it up and over. Wild thing. Exhale, bring it back down. 2 more. Inhale, we lift. Left leg stays bent. Exhale, back down. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it down. Facing towards the back of your mat, but a different corner this time. Another wide leg forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold it forwards and down. Keep using the inhale to find length. The exhale to melt a little bit softer. Two more breaths. Last one. And then slowly coming all the way back up. Bend your left foot, left leg. Bring the hands behind you and twist round to meet into downward facing dog. From here, walk the hands towards the feet. Send the feet wide as your hips, toes out to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And then coming to sink down into your Malasana. Can you bring the hands together in front of the chest? Open out through the shoulders. Open out through the chest. Sinking down through the hips, through the heels, and through the outer edges of the feet if the feet are fully grounded. Inhale, find length. Exhale, breathe. 2 more breaths. Lovely. Bring the hands down, walk it out into your downward facing dog. And then from here, let's send right leg up high. Bring the knee to nose, step the right foot to the top. Press the left foot down, so it opens out to the left, and lift up into your supported side angle. So we're going to have a little go with the bind and coming up into bird of paradise. So if your binds aren't very good today, you can have a little go with the strap. So I'll demo both. So you're bringing the right hand down towards the floor and left arm in line with the ear. Start to bring that left arm behind you, reaching towards your right buttock. And then if you can, starting to bring that right arm underneath to find the left hand. Now, if you can't find the hand, use a strap. Place a strap in the left hand that's towards the buttock and then reach. So there can be a gap and you can use this bottom arm as the little shelf, or maybe you've got the hands. Now, you can either stay here, opening out through the chest. Next option is to step that left foot in all the way to the top of the mat and get all 10 toes facing forwards. Shift the weight in towards the left foot. Keep with the bind, with or without the strap. Start to lift this right leg off the floor. Now press into your left leg. It's your legs doing the work. Don't be heavy on the hands. The hands are there for decoration, remember. Now coming to try to stand up. Pressing through this left leg, holding onto the strap if you need. I'm going to demo with the strap as well. You can stay here, or if there's space, starting to straighten that right leg away from the body. Okay, can you open the chest? Maybe that right leg starts to reach away. And then to release, right foot comes down, step that left foot to the back of the mat. Release the strap if you're using it. Step it back, vinyasa. Great stuff. Let's have a go on the other side. Left leg goes up high. Bend the knee, stack open the hips. Bring the knee to nose, step the left foot to the top. Ground the back foot down, forearm to thigh, right arm in line with the ear. Bring the left hand down to the floor if you can. Right hand comes behind you. Use a strap in that right hand if you need, or bringing the left hand underneath. Either way, your hands are in contact with the same thing. Open out through the chest. Stay strong in the legs. Now, step that right foot in to the top. All 10 toes face the same direction. Then can you transfer the weight into this right foot? Come up to stand. Press through this right thigh. Let it do the work. Let your lifted leg also help to get that lift. Then if it's available, can you start to open your left leg out to the side? Legs are doing 90% of the work. Breathe. Can you press through the standing leg a little bit more? Then when you're ready to release, left foot comes down, step that right foot to the back, release the hands, take your final vinyasa. Lovely. From here, make your way to come and lie down on your back. And as you come onto your back, cross the right ankle over the left knee and thigh, then start to draw that left knee in. Relax the shoulders, relax the whole spine, and just stretch out the outer hip that was working so hard to try and get us up to a standing position. Relax the shoulders, let the spine imprint into the mat. And then gently release. Switch over to the other side, left ankle over the top of the right knee and thigh, and then grabbing hold of your right leg. Relax the shoulders. So don't worry if it didn't happen today. You can always come and try and revisit this, working with your balance. And again, just remember, it's the power from your legs to get that lift. Don't rely on the arms. The arms are just there to hold the leg, but your legs are there to help lift the body upright. Okay, bring soles of the feet down towards the floor. Feet to hip distance. Let's take a bridge pose. Press the lower spine down, and as you exhale, lift the hips. Squeeze through the glutes. Open out through the front body. Chin away from the chest. For 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take the legs long, coming into your Shavasana. Take as long as you need here, a couple of minutes, or anything up to 10 minutes if you wish. And I will love you and leave you here. Well done.